I'm Pree Walia. I'm the CEO of Preemadonna. So meet Grace. Grace is 18. She's a dynamic girl. She sends around 30 snaps a day and loves spending time with her best friend. And Grace loves to express herself creatively, whether through dance, music, or art. In fact, Grace and our Preemadonna's favorite way to express themselves is through nail art, nail decoration. It's a way for them to feel polished and chic. Nails can change from week to week or even day to day. But the current methods for our Preemadonnas to get a customized instant manicure are analog. Going to nail salons is convenient and expensive, especially for a younger demographic. And doing it yourself can lead to disastrous results. We looked for a better solution. We couldn't find it, so we invented the Nailbot. The Nailbot prints custom instant nail art directly onto your fingernails using your smartphone. So this is how the Nailbot works. First, you prep your nail. We recommend a light-colored base coat in our first Nailbot to really make that art pop. Now it's time to personalize. Choose whatever you'd like to print directly from our mobile app. Put your finger in the finger cradle and tap print. In about 5 seconds, that image, that art, will appear directly onto your fingernail. Now, we leverage the vision capabilities of your smartphone to make the Nailbot affordable and accessible. You can also try the art on via augmented reality before you print. What does the Nailbot print? Art, your designs, photos from your camera roll. Now, the hardware is really the moat, right? What we're envisioning is a digital art marketplace where you can create, stream, and then print on demand. We make money in 3 ways, right? It's diversified. The first is in the hardware, the sale of the hardware, the mobile, and then in the consumables. The Nailbot hardware kit is around $199 direct to consumer. We are looking at about 30% consumer margins there. On the mobile art marketplace side, we make money from brands that want to advertise their content and interactive entertainment on the platform, and also from consumers. There's a freemium version of our collections, but if you want that exclusive VIP access, it is $4.99 or $9.99. Because we know the usage of the Nailbot, we can also push out replacement consumables. So maybe the base coat or the top coats that work with the system. So the team behind the Nailbot, we're definitely a hustler hacker duo, but we both have connected hardware experience, have spent time in Shenzhen, China, working at a hardware accelerator as well, and we share a passion for building technology with the next generation of girls. And with such a large market, a $15 billion market, it's hard to figure out where to start. So we're starting with the demographic of girls that will love us the most, our preteen and teen Preemadonnas. They're 21 million girls strong, 92% of which decorate their nails regularly, and 14% of which decorate their nails once a day. And we're meeting these girls where they are. So they're discovering nail art and makeup on YouTube and on Instagram. And so this is my artist Preemadonna. Her name is Sandy Crystal Ball, that's her real name, and she is the #1 artist on YouTube. She is going to be having Nailbot art collections in our mobile app. She loves Preemadonna and the Nailbot because we're democratizing her manual art into digital art. And we're also reaching girls through our technology and our community partners. We were sponsors of Girl Scout Convention last year. We're working on coding and digital art modules for girls to really learn the technology behind the Nailbot. So organic traction to date, we've got over 30,000 people on our Nailbot wait list, 1,300 core volunteer ambassadors. We're trying to ship out, we will be shipping out our pre-production and beta units this year. We have 9 patent applications, 1 of which has been issued. And so the year for us is very busy as we push out our beta and pre-production units and gearing for high volume in late December. Now, Casey and I didn't just architect one version of the Nailbot. It's our starter Nailbot, right? We architected Nailbots for every Preemadonna in the family. Whether you're 6, 16, 36, a mom, we want you to enjoy kind of a robotic manicurist at every experience. So we're starting with art, eventually going to full-scale polish. And while we're starting with a direct-to-consumer Preemadonna branded Nailbot, we certainly have plans to white label the hardware in the future. And our bigger vision is not just nails. It's the first step in our creative expression economy. We plan on getting into henna and tattoo, all powered by our art marketplace. So we've raised about $1 million to date. Jesse Draper recently led our seed round, and we were in L'Oreal's beauty accelerator. We're in a hardware accelerator called Hacks, and Tim Draper also recently invested in our company when we went on the show Meet the Drapers and printed a picture of the Draper family on his nails. It was very fun. And I've asked for all of you in this audience today, We would love you all to go to nailbot.com, get yourself on the wait list. I know you have a 15-year-old in your life that would love one. Thank you.
Can you just explain how the printer works?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Nailbot, fundamentally, it's a connected device. It's paired over Bluetooth to your mobile app. So just think about whether you have a Fitbit or another type of connected device. You open up the mobile app and you choose what you want to print. So right now, I have a bumblebee and a pizza and an American flag you can touch. You put your finger in the finger cradle and you tap print. Literally in 5 seconds, it prints directly on your nail. It's not a sticker, it's not a decal. We're using thermal inkjet technology for it to print. Am I speaking too fast?
No, this is so fun. Okay, so can you talk about the marketplace element of the app and what the vision is that with long term?
Yeah, absolutely. So the marketplace is really magical for us because that's where network effects happen, right? Girls can actually design and create art without even having a Nailbot, right? So what we actually envision is, and what we're really recruiting is artist ambassadors. So girls are designing and creating art both within the app and then through applications like Photoshop or Illustrator, and we're putting it into the app. So we have individual artists, and then we also have brands. We signed our first brand partner, so we have revenue in already on the mobile side that will be having art collections across different themes, whether it's Coachella or California or a music festival or BeautyCon in the app.
So is it fair to say that it would be a similar experience like Bitmoji, where you can choose
Exactly.
emoji and there's branded?
Exactly. So we're starting off more Snapchat for nails, right? Very fun, very poppy, very instant, but eventually have plans to go to more Instagram quality like. Yeah.
One thing.
You can be a prima donna too.
No, I'm happy to talk about this. For example, every day I walk past my 13-year-old's daughter's collection of nail polish. I've never seen so much nail polish gathered together in one place. There must be 100 bottles. I find it absolutely astonishing. My nails are proudly undecorated today, but if you want me to get them done afterwards, I could certainly do that. My question to you is, thinking about the business model, it seems like the business model is really ultimately powered by the marketplace and by the consumables. So to what extent could you outsource that nasty, capital-intensive hardware side to someone else?
Yeah, so it's a great question, but the hardware is the moat of this entire model, right? Otherwise, you just have really a digital play with nothing to print on demand. So we actually, our first generation product, we have been working very closely with a third-party partner in our office and kept the spend quite lean. For our second generation products, we have partners that will manufacture the printer that have reached out to us because of all that organic traction. There's a finite number of inkjet manufacturing companies in the world. There are about 5 of them. So you've got to this in terms of competitive advantage. You've got to partner with a number of them to really get high volume and to bring that price point down. And once you kind of show that momentum, they will help you manufacture. So it's a great question.
As a follow-up, what does it cost right now to manufacture?
Yeah, so when you're looking at a factory cost between 95 to 120 fully loaded.
And apologies if I missed this earlier, but is there also a subscription component to refills? I mean, or do you require a special kind of nail polish to be the base coat?
That's a great question. So 2 quick things. The cartridge is actually going to last for around 30,000 prints. That's like 3,000 manis, right? So we don't see girls actually replacing the ink. That's not the model for us, and it has to be safe ink. The magic is that pre-print coat or the base coat. So the margins there are more 70%, and we do factor in girls reordering ideally every 6 to 8 months.
And how unique is that base coat?
It's quite unique in the sense that you do need a specialty ink receptive coat for the print to last and that quality, that resolution to be quite clear.
You should do that Kurg thing where it won't make the Kurg pod unless it has the the branded pod.
Yeah, well, we can do a lot of clever things within the app, right? This is the magic of being a connected device. So if you have that higher subscription, if you have that premium version as an ambassador, you maybe get a 600 DPI resolution quality instead of a 200 version, right?
I'll just add one thought, which is one company that's interesting to look at for this might be Minted, which is a similar company in the marketplace space that sort of built over time but has grown quite large.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we look at companies, whether it's minted, whether it's beauty device companies, you know, and quite frankly, you know, we in some ways are the Kindle of nail art, right? We are. We've got, it's instead of books, it's really digital art or Spotify, right?
Thank you so much, Pree.